Greetings adventurers and welcome to the channel. On today's menu we have Warhammer 40,000 again. Nothing too big, but something very important. The Apothecary for my Dark Angels. Now, I'm intentionally not saying Primaris Apothecary because in 10th edition and with the latest codex, the line between Primaris and Firstborn have been thinned, so to say. So many units that used to be Primaris are now simply something. Like in this case, the Apothecary is no longer a Primaris Apothecary, it's just Apothecary. And he can be combined with both Primaris units and Firstborn units, which also lost their Primaris or Firstborn status, so to say. Which honestly, I kind of like. I think that Games Workshop should have done that years ago, back in 8th edition when Primaris were introduced. Better late than never. So, for today's presentation, we have the Primaris Apothecary, which I will continue to refer as Apothecary, as I said. Nothing special to say about this guy. I mean, he is what he is. I'm just going to open him now for you and show you the sprue and then paint him, show you that. Now, without any further ado, let's go on with the opening of this box. Here we are, the sprue, the base, decal sheets, and of course, as always, the assembly guide. I really like the fact that Games Workshop is supplying an assembly guide for this. So yeah, it's the standard thing, the usual, as you can see. The decals are unfortunately only for ultramarines. So yeah, I'm not going to use them. I mean, I might use some parts, for example, these here, well, too white, I'm not sure that you can see it, but anyway. Ultramarines mostly, which I won't use. And we have the base, 40mm base, standard, and the sprue. As you can see, here is what you get. Now, when it comes to this character, I am going to change some things. What I'm going to change? First of all, I'm going to change his left shoulder, and here what I have is a spare Primaris Dark Angels engraved with the Dark Angels symbol shoulder, which I'm going to use for his left shoulder because that's where the insignia usually goes. You don't have to follow this. I'm trying to be more lore accurate here. So yeah, I'm going to use this. And another thing which really bothers me actually is this base. Or should I say this base piece here? Why? Because, as you can see on the picture here, he is actually stepping on the chest of his fallen brother. Now that does not sit well with me. Somehow I kind of feel disrespectful. I mean, I guess it's just me, but I really don't like that. I would have preferred if, I don't know, the fallen marine was somewhere on the side. And like this, he's stepping on him, and especially on the chest, on the Aquila. I don't really like that. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to add extra stuff on this base, which I'll try to follow the pose. So whatever I'm going to put here will be elevated to follow his leg. And that's the general idea. Right. On to painting. Dark Angel's Apothecary ready to be supporting his brothers in battle. And that is how I've painted him. Little bit of fun project. Little, but no less important, as I personally believe that the Apothecary is a very important unit now, especially if you want to play Dark Angels, and especially if you want to do that famous combination of Azrael and Hellblasters. And the Apothecary can be extremely helpful because it gives you a little bit of more freedom if you want to supercharge the plasma of the Hellblasters. As you can see, I changed the base. Like I said, I don't really like how he's stepping on the chest of his fallen brother. Maybe it's just me, but I see a little bit of I don't know, disrespectful. I imagine that you will do something like that to a fallen enemy rather than a fallen brother. I get it, he's recovering the gene seed and all that, still I don't like it. That is why I used cork and real stones for this base. Painted them, of course, so they resemble, I don't know, stones, concrete, something like that. And I got to admit, I'm very happy with how this turned out. That is all that I want to say about this. I like the model, I like how it came out. The paint, the base, and I'm absolutely certain that I'm going to use him in every single battle. Because I think that the Apothecary is really good, and not only for Dark Angels, for any chapter. Just take this character, will help a lot. This model was bought from gamingfigures.com. Now, Gaming Figures did not pay for this promotion. I'm not doing this as a marketing. I'm mentioning gamingfigures.com because I want to, not because I was paid to. I'm buying most of my models from them, and I think it's just a way of me saying thank you, because there are lots of discounts, always on time, pre-orders and all that, so I think people should know about Gaming Figures. You will find link to the store down in the description below. That is all from this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing here on the channel, please subscribe, please like the video, share if you would like to show it to others. Maybe someone is interested to see how a green apothecary, because most of people, what they do is they paint their apothecaries white, and I get it, that's how they mostly look like, but I like this dark green more because, you know, Dark Angels and all that. Still, there are white parts, there are his appendages and drills and whatnot, extra light to indicate that he's apothecary. There is the apothecary sign, but I like it more dark green like this. Like I said, that will be all. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon in my next video. Until then, happy gaming. Bye.